Hello, and welcome back to Dream Queen Perla here. Any questions as to what it is that I do, how do I do it, how do I get the songs, services that I provide, donations, people that I work with, channels that I recommend, all of that fun stuff down below in the description. So we are back with the connection readings. We're doing water and fire. Somebody needs to clear their throat chakra there. Anyways, your song is When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. And the verses, I thought it hurts. No, I thought. Somebody needs to get out of my mind. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Somebody's getting emotional. We cannot live in regrets. We cannot live in what we should have, could have done. We have to live in the present. We have to live in the now. And we have to let go of those energies and continue on moving forward. Because if we stay in those energies, then all we're doing is recreating the past. Someone has a lot to say. I know that you're hurt, but keeping that one for the connection. Huh. See two there. I don't know. I want to. I'm switching now. It's whatever I'm led to do. Again, feel free to reverse the role between the DM and the DF if you so feel like it. You and only you know where your energies are at. Autumn for the DM, release the old and rest. For the connection, eagle, see from a higher perspective. DF energy, warrior, be fearless and stand strong. I feel like the divine masculine within this energy is stuck in all the way that he effed up, in all the ways that he continuously, that's the word that wants to keep coming out, continuously hurt his DF. He continuously took shot at a disconnection, took it for granted, and didn't see what he had at the moment. And now, so page 138, and now is feeling all of that regret of what he should have done differently. Autumn, release the old and rest. Release all the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into time of renewal. This person needs to get to the point where they understand that living in those energies, living in the past, is not going to it's not going to help anything. It's not going to help anything move forward. It's not going to help anything to change or shift. Page 124 for the connection, the eagle. See from a higher perspective. Look at things from a different angle. Fly higher and see new possibilities. And again, that is for the connection. And I feel both people in this connection need to realize that if we stay stuck so much on wanting to know everything and wanting everything to be revealed and wanting to get to the nitty-gritty of everything, then you're not trusting, you're not having faith within the connection, you're not having faith in your God, source, universe, divine, however you choose to call. So you need to come out of that space. You need to come out of that wanting to have that control and wanting to, in an essence, go back in time and redo things differently. Warrior for the DF, page 84. Be fearless and stand strong. I said page 84, right? Don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. And I feel is that within this connection, the DFs unfortunately have allowed not just their DM but other people step all over them, have allowed their voice, their throat chakra to be blocked, to be shut down, and not have allowed herself to be her true self. And the time for that to end is now. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards for the Divine Masculine. Goal is to get his past energy, his current energy, and his future energy. And then we're dealing with energy, so we're dealing with our souls. For the Divine Masculine, so I'm going to show you the cards. Autumn, 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Cups in the reverse. To me, in this reading, again, I don't read cards like other people do. This 2 of Cups is that feeling of their person, that feeling of the loss within this connection, the feeling of loss within themselves, the feeling of not finding themselves without their person, and realizing that what I was going to say was realizing how fucked up they were. 5 of Cups. This is trying to invest their time, their energy, their emotions, their body, in way too many people, in way too many things. Because since they feel the disconnect from their DF, they feel that they have lost their person. Now they're trying to fill that hole with other things, with other people. They need to come out of that energy. They need to literally work on releasing that, because then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And to me, this Ace of Pentacles just represents, I don't know if you can see it right. I'm trying to get it off the glare. And that came out in the upright. And it's to me is this, as they're moving through that energy of wanting to fill that hole with either other people or material things, they're going to have that moment or that aha, like where they're going to see that there is no satisfaction with these other people or with the material things. And it's getting very heavy. My head is becoming very, because they're trying to suppress, whoever this person is really trying to suppress their emotions. And really, they have really worked very hard on telling themselves that they can do this without their DF, that they can push through without their person. And it's a lot of lower vibrational energies. The DF, we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse for their recent past. We have Justice as the current energy. And then we have the Moon in the upright as the near future. For me, the 7 of Cups is, there was a point where you were feeling that that there was no way that this person can be your DM, that there was no way that this person was is who you think they are, and you went into kind of like a spiral thing of not even wanting to work on yourself, if it was that it was going to bring this person back, because you got to a point where you didn't even want this person. But the beautiful thing is that you're getting that understanding and that understanding of what true alignment is about. And it's like we don't work on our alignment and ourselves for the simple fact of drawing our person towards us. It is so that we can be at our higher self, so that we can connect to our higher self, so that we can be at a higher vibration, so that we can help those that are seeking for the help. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a YouTube channel, but when you interact with people on a day-to-day basis, you are able to help people, even if at the moment you yourself do not realize it. I know my face looks like super, super, super shiny because of all the glare and everything. The current energy is, for the DF, is justice. Finding that balance between knowing that your person is your person, but not allowing yourself to just be held back, not allowing yourself to stay in that space of just wanting your person, and realizing that this whole path, this whole mission, this whole journey is greater than just the two of you. Realizing that, because then we have the moon for the near future. And I know that a lot of people say that the moon is usually like hidden stuff or things that are not revealed or whatever. But I feel like with this Justice and Moon card, this is kind of like energies are interchangeably constantly, like within the present and like the near future, like they're just going back and forth. And it is allowing you to see, to have that insight of what it is that exactly awaits for you, and where it is that you're supposed to, how it is that you're supposed to proceed. And this was your card, the warrior, and that's what you are. You're the warrior in every single sense of the word. Ego. See from a higher perspective. And this is for both of you. This is what you guys both have always wanted, the Ten of Cups. You guys have always wanted this fulfillment within this connection, within this relationship. Even if at times both of you have not worked towards it together, or, you know, as in union. Even if you guys have both gone into separate relationships with other people and things like that, this is the end of the heart, the end of the matter, is that you guys have, God, your energies are so strong. I don't know if it's the water or the fire. One of you two is pulling on my head like crazy right now. But this is what I feel the Divine Masculine in this energy has tried to fulfill through other relationships, through other people. Yeah, it's the masculine. Okay. Ooh. As the Divine Feminine has always tried her best to show her masculine that she herself can give him all of this, but he was too distracted with other people's perceptions to realize what he had. And the Hermit for the current energy, and I feel like both of you are, but this is for the connection. So it's not that the connection is on hold or anything like that. It is that whatever needs to be released needs to be released like now. You need to go inward. You need to release it. You have to take accountability and responsibility, and that's for both of you. He has to take, the Divine Masculine has to take accountability and responsibility for his actions, for his interpretation of what supposedly love is. And the DF has to take responsibility and accountability for allowing herself to put her own life on hold for somebody that clearly was not ready at the time. And moving on doesn't necessarily always mean moving on with another person or leaving a connection. That is not what we're talking about. So if I say something and you interpret it in that lower vibrational sense that I'm just saying, oh, F your DM. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you are here for a purpose. And if your person is still stuck in cycles that he is either aware, see, she's barking, she's agreeing with me, that he is aware that he needs to get out of and is still choosing not to, then it is not your job to get stuck behind with him. It is your job to continue on with your mission, with your path. And you need to come to the understanding of that, my love. He will catch up to you when he is ready. Yes, with our alignment, with working on ourselves, we bring them to a certain point. And I have been saying this since day one, and I know a lot of people do not like that, because as DFs, we are taught that we are the leaders. Yes, we are the leaders, but we can only lead someone to something. It is their choice whether or not they choose to follow you once they get the understanding and the understanding. What is it? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink from it. So I can bring you up to the level where I'm at. I can bring you up to the vibration that I am at. But if you're too scared to take that leap with me, then there's nothing I can do. I have to continue. Then, because they all came up in the upright, the Nine of Swords is what came up with the recent future. And for me, it's like all of these swords are coming at the rose. So the rose to me is this connection. And it is like either both of you or just the DM. And I feel like this is more, starting to clear up. I feel like this is more the DM space. He is really stuck in his head as to all the things that he did wrong. And I just want to sit down and cry right now, because like my head is just pounding. And this person is just replaying every single thing in their head. This person is just like, how could I have been so blind? How the fuck did I fuck up this badly? Why the fuck did I not realize what I had? What the fuck? Like, it's constantly like, whoever this person is uses the F word a lot, because it's I get out of my head. And as a DF, you may be having these little, what was the word? You see, they can't even let me concentrate. These little spurge of negative thoughts coming in. So I want you to be aware that that is not you. That is your person going through and trying to release. Their soul is trying to show them that it's not about that. It's trying to show them what they were supposed to learn in those energies, so that he is able to release it. So when these energies, this is how you can help your DM. When those energies and those thoughts are coming through, then you have to take a couple of seconds and realize that they're not yours, and take a few deep breaths in and out and release it. Release it with love. Release it with literally unconditional love. Release, send your person, or pray for your person, whatever it is. Everybody believes whatever they wanted to believe, but I believe in sending people energies to help them battle through whatever they have to battle through, whether it's clarity, strength, whatever it is that they need at the moment. I believe in sending people unconditional love. I believe in sending people clarity. I believe in sending people whatever it is, because I myself know what it is to be stuck in those areas, in those energies, and I do not want anyone to get stuck in those areas or in those energies if they do not have to, if they have learned whatever it is that they had to learn. And I feel that's for the majority of you. There are some of you where things are a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out 3 cards for the other ones of you. What time is it? Because, Mama got to pick up her kids from the bus. Today is Tuesday, right? I hope so, because my kids have a half day on Wednesday. And if that was today, whew, I'm in trouble. What time is it? 3:26. Okay. 3 to 6 p.m. Still have time. Okay. So this is for a few selective of you. Your divine masculine is coming in as the King of Swords in the reverse. He is putting down his walls. He is putting down. This person, or these very few DMs, have realized their errors, but are not living stuck in like those energies that I spoke about earlier. These people have already overcome those. So they're wanting to come in because they have realized with the Five of Pentacles in between the two of you that there's nothing, to me, what it feels like, there's nothing to learn from those experiences anymore, and they do not want to restart those cycles, even if those are not the specific words that they use. And the Divine Feminine is in this Six of Wands energy, ready to receive the communication and ready to give the correct communication. And you know, before I start any of my readings, I usually take like about 10 minutes or so per deck and shuffle them without my gloves. You know, it's a process because I have to run my hands and stuff through hot water to be able to handle the weather. But that's why I don't bother so much when I'm actually fine. King of Wands, Ten of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Temperance, the Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, Hermit again, this is coming back out, and then the Ace of Wands. So within this, I feel like in the recent past, your person was acting like the King of Wands. In the reverse, your person was not talking. Your person was not communicating with you, not even telepathically, not even in a physical sense or anything like that. But that is changing because with the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles as current and future, near future energies, this person is coming in, and this person is just coming in to express everything, and not just in a telepathical communication, but actually in a verbal way. This person is embodying the Emperor in all the essence of the word. Then we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Temperance in the reverse, and then the Ace of Swords in the upright. So the Eight of Wands, again, for the connection, this is where the communication was, whether it was telepathically or actually in the 3D, where you guys kept on just kind of like missing each other, not being able to really connect while you guys were speaking or trying to be together or anything like that. And then the Temperance in the reverse, and then I don't know what I have to say, but it's a 5. 14 is a 5. I don't know, somebody wants to know out there. And then the Ace of Swords in the upright. It's, to me, like this Temperance in the reverse is someone who, within the connection, the two of you had gotten to a point where, because at the same time you guys wanted to let go of each other, but this Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords is coming through to cut through that illusion of that feeling of that everything is lost within this connection. So the Ace of Swords is coming in to kind of like turn you guys over to reconnect at the level that you guys are supposed to reconnect. And for the Divine Feminine, we have the Ten of Cups in the recent past, and the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. So, and when I say the Ten of Cups, I feel like you found what your calling is, and it has brought emotionally fulfillment for you. You found out what your passion, what your path is, and even if you're not actively working on it, just having that that knowing, that inner knowing of what it is that you're supposed to do, has really quiet down and has allowed you to continue on moving on with your life. And then with the Hermit and the Ace of, so the Hermit came out in the upright and the Ace of Wands came out in the reverse. And I feel that, you know, your person is wanting to come in to communicate and bring you basically the world, offer you the world. And then you're in this energy of like, okay, I need to not just listen to what he is saying, but I have to also listen to my higher self, how to handle the situation as he comes towards me. Because while each of you are in your own energy, this is what is being cut through, the illusion. So it could be that when your person comes through to offer you the world, you are having doubts or you're second guessing because of the past. And it's like, instead of reacting, take your time before you respond. And that is all that I have for you guys. And I will see you guys real soon. I'm going to have to take a nap because the masculine in this energy, whether they're water or whatever they are, really took a toll on my head. They're really in their head today. I'm going to try and see if I can clear some of that energy for them so that they can go ahead and get their aha moments. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.